just not really home a lot. That's a sacrifice you gotta make to try to get out here and live this dream, you know.
This is the way I make a living.
If you love it, then I would not trade it for anything.
I might not be the most naturally talented angler, but I'm gonna work harder than anybody else.
You gotta put time on the water, and you gotta learn every way you can to compete against those fishermen.
You can't get too low when things go bad, but you can't get too high when things are going great.
Jacob Wheeler fell all the way.
The fishing, it's 80% mental.
The smallest of details, all of those things help that well-oiled machine.
So Branson has always been an outdoor destination, and the rivers and the outdoors have always been the core of what we're about.
In 1912, the city was incorporated. The population in 1912 was probably around 600 people or so. The city today is still only about 12,000. However, the surrounding areas are probably 30,000, 40,000 people. On a given day in the high season, we might have 50,000, 60,000 people in town.
You know, what really kicked off the tourism boom was a story on 60 Minutes in about 1992, I think, and that introduced Branson to the whole country. And it's really taken off from there. There were a lot of lean years between 1961 and 1992, but from the mid-90s on, it's really exploded, and certainly there's been economic ups and downs, but Branson is within a day's drive of 80% of the country. We're a value destination. We stand for family values, and just a great place to come and visit.
The first power dam in Missouri was built on the White River, called, now we speak of as the Parasite Dam at Ozark Beach, downriver a few miles. Created Lake Taneycomo, Taney County, Missouri.
Up until the building of Table Rock Dam in 1958, it was Missouri's largest warm water fishery. But when Table Rock Dam was built, it changed Lake Taneycomo into a cold water environment, providing optimal conditions for trout. Table Rock Lake is one of the nation's top bass lakes. It has all three species of bass: smallmouth, spotted bass, and largemouth bass. Anglers come from all over the United States. A lot of large tournaments are held here every year. It's a very high popular tourist destination for boaters and vacationers, being close to the Branson area, so both provide just high quality fishing and recreation for the area.
First day of practice here on Table Rock Lake. You guys already know the drill. 2 days of practice, then the start of the tournament. This time, DC and I are fishing the same group, so we got a little bit of fun. He beat me last time on Smith, which he's actually had a heck of a good year. And I've got him a couple different times, so I think he's actually beat me 3 times, and I got him 2. And this is stage 6, so I owe him one. That's what our plan is right now. Find a few bass early in the morning. Beautiful around here. I'll tell you that. Water's really clear. There's some big bass around this place.
5 stops down on the Bass Pro Tour. This is number 6, and these are the best anglers in the world, but it's a new format with a new field size.
They have a huge expanse of water, 3 different species of fish. The water level is about 3 feet higher. What that does is that floods a lot of cover, and so there's a lot of different variables going on this week with these guys. So like, basically every time, most lakes in the country, there's a shad spawn after the bass sort of do their deal. Normally that water temperature needs to get around that 60, high 60s, low 70s. Warmer nights help it out quite a bit. And then these shad will spawn around boat docks, or shad will spawn around hard objects like boat ramps and like bushes and trees. And what happens is those bass, after they get done spawning, they're looking for a little quick, easy bite. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Another spot. Quick, easy bite. And that's exactly what happens. So they're normally on the boat dock thing, the shad will actually spawn on the floats. And so that's why you see, we're actually sitting in 43 foot of water right here, but that's why you see me keeping that jig up higher, because the bass aren't on the bottom, they're suspended. And they're only doing it for a short period of time in the mornings a lot of times. So you sort of got to make hay and catch them pretty quick if it's going down. You only have a short window to find it. Right there. Same little slip. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Right now we are up the James River. So basically the layout of the lake, you got 3 main tributaries. You got the White, then you have the James and all the tributaries that we're in right now, basically that feed the main lake. And then you actually have Long Creek, which is down there towards the main lake, more towards Arkansas. I think it's like 45,000 acres of water, so a lot of water and a lot to figure out in just a day and a half.
Guys saying they had 200 bites in practice this week. It could be a catch fest, and one of the things that's impacting it is the water level. It's up about 3 feet from where it normally is this time of the year. More water in some of the covers.
I started seeing some fish shallow, through top water, had a couple bites on it, but then when I picked that double fluke rig up, it was just like the bites and the fish that were following it. It seemed like every fish in the lake was at least going to come up and look at it. And so I started realizing how many fish were shallow, and that little bit clued me in like, hey, look, you know, I need to spend a lot more time on the bank rather than looking offshore. Have one more half day of practice tomorrow, but yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited for the tournament, and you just have to really go dial a couple of those patterns in a little bit more, but I feel like we can get you for you.
Yo, what up, man?
I'm not full of these shits. I ain't gonna let them sit there and get burned up. I got a fire going right now. Got a couple steaks on here. Actually, we got a big pile of steaks. Ain't that right, Mark?
Yes, sir.
We're in frog heaven right now because they are chirping their heads off. I can't even sleep. We're in the rainforest. Look at us right here. See all these trees, exotic trees, rainforest. Hey, look, these frogs over here, about as big as your hand. Huh? Listen to them. Oh, hey, that joke right there sounds like the Predator.
That's exactly what he sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Before you know it, you're gonna have 3 dots on you. All right. I don't know if they're done. They look like it. We're about to cut them. Yeah, we're here in the rental house right here at Branson. We got Mark, Adrian, Jacob, Jacob's wife, Mark's wife. We all just about to grub down right here. Got a few
Are these all the
steaks.
same? Does it matter?
Yeah, they're all good.
Oh,
Everyone.
heck yeah. Look at that puppy. Hey man, you did good, bro. Where'd you lose that? I ain't losing for real, I guess. Hey, number one pet peeve.
It'd be like that.
When you go to the sandwich shop, Subway, Jimmy John's, whatever you like, and they put too much mayonnaise.
Oh, do they load it up? Oh my god. I don't want.
Hey, look, I'm like, can I have some mayonnaise?
Yeah. I said, hey, you want some turkey with your mayo? No, I want mayo on my turkey.
Yeah. Can I get a mayonnaise sandwich?
It's crazy. It's like they feel bad about not giving you enough meat.
So
they're just like, I'm gonna load it with some mayonnaise.
I can't deal with all that mayonnaise, man. Gosh, y'all are killing me.
Oh my goodness, horrible.
You like Jimmy John's?
I love Jimmy. Jimmy John's? Dude, Jimmy John's. Alright, I'll tell you the best subs.
Bread's terrible at Jimmy John's.
No, it's not. I'll tell you
Listen, Jimmy John's is a Ponzi scheme. No offense to Jimmy John's, but Jimmy John's stays open late. So every time you always eat Jimmy John's, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nah, man. Jimmy John's is
party
good.
a little bit. It's not that good.
Jimmy John's is solid. Alright, look. Best sub shop out there, what do you think? I'm gonna tell you what's best.
Oh, I'm gonna throw it out there.
Alright.
And if my mind would work right now, there's one in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, it's a small one? A little mom and pop shop?
No, it's
I'll tell you the best one is Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's
good.
Chain numero uno.
God, there's one.
Firehouse subs is solid too, but
yeah, Firehouse is good.
Firehouse is solid.
There's one in Tuscaloosa.
It's a chain?
Where I went, yeah. It's where I went to college at, and it is legit. Have you ever ate Pita Pit?
Pita Pit.
Hey, Pita Pit.
Good.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah.
Pita Pit.
Chicken Caesar pita.
There you go. Okay. Is that a sub shop?
No,
it's a pita. It's a
pita shop, bro.
Man, hey, man, we were not talking about pita shops. We're talking about sub shops there. Well, you got my man's got to go over here talking about pita.
Hey, look, Shad's spawning. We gotta go. Here, get my sandwich. We gotta go.
So we go over here.
Hey, we sitting here straight, just
pita
shooting
bread.
the breeze, talking about pitas.
Pita bread.
For some crazy reason, I have no clue why, there's a huge wave of fish on bed. I mean, dude, this is middle of May. It's supposed to get up to 88 today. When I say the biggest wave of fish I've ever seen in my life on bed, it's unbelievable. I mean, yesterday I went down the stretch. I went in one pocket, and we ain't talking about a big pocket. I went in one pocket, had 28 bites. I mean, it was like everywhere you went, you'd pitch, and they'd come out and you start swimming with it. I'd shake them off. Go somewhere else. Swim off. But here's the only problem. Tomorrow, Group A fishes. I'm in Group B, so I fish Saturday. Well, guess what it's supposed to do on Saturday? Storm this daggum head off. 90% chance of rain. God, cannot catch a break with that stuff, man. Every tournament we fished on our days, it's been storming, raining, everyone. So, kind of defeats the purpose of going to look for them. I mean, like visually see them and fish for them, which I'm not doing that anyway. I'm just going in there casting and they'll come out, eat it, but it's just cloudy and rainy. They're talking about it being, today it's gonna be 88 and solid sunlight, so today will be a good day to find some areas where they're at. That's what I'm gonna do today. Let's go catch a bass.
Chad, I think what this game has done to these guys, it's made them realize they are going to have to make some changes. But it hasn't been just the guys with the drop shot and the catches a finesse fish. It's been the guys that have adjusted their style to speed up their style. They're generating more bites than ever. They're fishing cleaner in practice, meaning that they're getting bit in practice, but they're not sitting hook on hardly anything because every scoreable bass counts.
Had a few bites on shad spawn, a few bites on a wacky worm. A lot of the same. I actually had a couple bites on a double fluke rig, so a lot of the same, but now the sun's sort of getting up, bluebird skies, it's going to get tough, so the only thing we do have is have a little bit of wind, so that does help things, but I can't drag around. I'm not a dragger, so I'm going to go do my thing, fish specific things, and whether it's a dock or whether it's, you know, a dock or a pocket, you know, I got to run around and sort of expand on that pattern that I got on yesterday. Okay. See what else is on. Look at this. Dude. It's a largemouth too. I ran all the way up here.
just to hit this bridge because there's a couple more bridges on the lake, but I feel like then we're gonna get a lot of pressure. Well, I mean, we're ran way up here. I mean, from takeoff, we're probably 30 miles. It's a long run, but I just made 2 casts. I just feel like this one's not gonna get much pressure. And if I get one more bite, dude, oh my God. Oh my God. Ding. Lord, now. That's a spot. Dude, they are stacked on this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I probably shouldn't throw back in there. Don't throw back in there, D. Dude? Huh? My intention was to stay down there and sight fish, but I know that there'll be people sitting on that bridge. Look at this. Look at this. Cast in a row. Unreal. Oh, why you do that? I don't want to get scattered, man. In these tournaments, I try to stay in one area, and I intended on staying down the lake. Kind of upset to go there. Now I'm sitting here debating on where to go. From here to that other bridge where I was gonna start at is, I don't know, 15 miles, 20 miles. But you run up here, it takes you 11, 12, 15 minutes to run up here. Who cares? You pull up and catch 10 or 12 pounds. They on this one, guaranteed. I was worried I was gonna come up here and find something like that and get scattered. Look, I ain't even moved it, son. Listen, I ain't even moved it. Huh. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I don't like getting scattered, man. I ain't really scattered. I just got an extra place to fish. I don't mind running up here. Huh.
Problem is, you got a camera guy, Ted.
Who cares, bro?
That's freaking nuts.
Hey, paper, rock, scissors, who takes it tomorrow? Let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That's out.
It's paper, rock, scissors.
It's rock, paper, scissors for sure.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's paper, rock, scissors all my life.
He's from
What is it?
Alabama.
That's not only for
me.
Paper, rock, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
I hope he messing with us.
It's rock. Hey, whatever. Scissors, rock, paper. Let's play it.
All you play him, you can't play him. You already got to take 10 on day 2.
I want to beat the winner though.
Why he got to take 2?
Yeah, man. So he's already got a weather delay from the last derb. Ted. Okay, so this is the deal. Last derb, Smith Lake. DC caught the smallest advancing weight. He ended up making the top 10, double crossbone throughout the week. So good job. But he still got the smallest advancing weight out of the 4 of us. So he was supposed to take Ted on day 3 on the knockout round. Well, since it rained so hard, and jacked up my bite and all that stuff. He didn't have to take Ted because we figured, look, at the same point in time, I got to tote him around. The sucker was going to weigh about 50 pounds more than he does right now.
Because he's wet.
Yep, because he's going to be wet. I know I put a rain jacket on him one time. It's okay, but...
A rain...
I did. I put a rain jacket on him in Chickamauga. Anyway, long story short, DC's got to take him on day number 2, I think, now, of this event. Because day number 1's rained out again. So, figures. Day number 2. So we haven't made up. We have not made up the deal.
What if I throw Ted on the front deck and then when I swing one in, is it a 5-minute penalty or 2-minute penalty?
Oh, technically not. Because
boom, right off Ted, baby.
Oh, Ted.
Hey, Ted's hands up just like this, swing him in his arms.
Hey, you could be DQ'd for getting help. So today really came down to trying to dial in and expand on the patterns that I had going on in day number 1 of practice. And you know, I had that shad spawn deal in the morning on those docks, and that's something that I love to do this time of year. And so I tried to spend my time in this morning trying to run some docks that I haven't run in similar areas, got some bites. So I feel pretty confident about that. As long as there's not a big thunderstorm that rolls in, which it is supposed to rain, I should be able to catch a few fish doing that. So I had probably 10, 15 bites doing that this morning. Actually accidentally caught a 4-pounder. I had my hook covered on my swim jig and literally caught the fish. Like I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Other than that, you know, switched it up about midday, about 10 o'clock. Started fishing with that wacky worm and those bigger docks, and shook quite a few fish off. Never caught any of those fish because we caught quite a few yesterday. Knew what the quality was like. You know, they seemed like they're a lot of 1.5 to 2.5 pound spotted bass. Occasionally a largemouth mixed in, so I wasn't too worried about the quality. And then transitioned to throwing that double fluke rig as well. And had some bites on the double fluke rig, but not what I expected. You know, maybe 6 or 8 bites overall. I had some fish follow it, but I really felt like after last night and yesterday evening that was going to potentially be the deal. And it didn't turn into what I felt like it was going to. So not saying I won't catch a few in the tournament on it, and I will pick it up when, you know, I'm going down the bank. I feel like that is one of the best baits to throw. But at the end of the day, like, you know, we have multiple patterns going on, and you have to be able to adjust with the conditions that we're dealt with.
A little something that we got going tonight. Got some chicken, corn on the cob, got some zucchini wrapped up in this foil, and then we got some more zucchini in the house. So, you know, we trying to stay well balanced. You know, little veggies, although corn ain't a vegetable, but, you know, it's not a meat either. So we trying to, you know, just do a little balancing act right here, making sure I can fish tomorrow and not be sick on my stomach. Really is the main thing. Right here, right, we get a piece of chicken like this. You want to pay attention.
Oh, the meat falling off the bone like that here?
Yes, that's what we're
falling
looking
off
for.
and then drawing back on the bone.
From the bottom.
Okay? But I can tell that one is done.
So like this, like basically
Like
the
he's
skin
not done.
draws
See,
back.
yeah, it's drawn up. That's a for sure indication.
Sign that it's done.
Yep,
I got
absolutely. A lot of these are really close to being done, though. Yep. Yeah.
Chicken legs. I have not cooked chicken legs.
Bro, chicken
breasts,
legs go hard.
oven, microwave. Well, not
Microwave.
In the microwave?
But don't, hey, please don't cook no chicken in the microwave.
Man, hey, listen.
Please.
Back in the day,
I
had some dang chicken. Hey,
but was it raw to begin with?
No, it was cooked.
Okay,
no.
I thought you put it.
I was just microwaving the chicken that was already cooked.
That's different.
Oh yeah,
You scaring me.
I know.
No, I wasn't gonna microwave the chicken, just raw chicken. Why couldn't you?
I mean, technically you could.
Yeah,
there's no
exactly.
reason
All
why
right,
you couldn't,
stop
but
hating. You
nah,
ain't tried it.
listen,
Stop hating.
I don't believe there's anybody on earth out there microwaving.
Hey, let's
chicken.
YouTube this thing right now.
Ask that question. And
I
if
gotta
they
find
do,
out.
I want to see that and hear about it.
Oh, is this your phone right
They
here?
they likely went to the hospital that same night.
There you go.
Nah, we ain't gonna be able to do it, baby.
How to cook a whole chicken by the microwave. The cook in this video is Lisa.
What?
Lisa usually buy after
Bro, this is already a problem. My man, this is already a problem. I'm just telling you. He finna put a whole chicken in the microwave? Bruh. Just listen to my man.
5 minutes.
And he gonna do this in 5 minutes.
5 minutes of the water.
Hold on, let me go back.
Use the microwave and set up the high power and the timer.
High power.
13 minutes.
13.
13 or 30?
5 minutes.
I don't know what he said, 30 or 30. I hope it's the description. That's a big difference, man.
That's a big
It's done, he says.
Enjoy the delicious chicken.
Bruh,
please.
it looked the same way he put it in.
What is the music behind this?
Oh, he's Chinese.
I mean, that's cool, huh?
Came with the Chinese
Okay, it's done.
Dang, that was the past 30 minutes.
Enjoy the delicious chicken, please.
Hey, enjoy that thing, please, he said.
Is it enjoy the shit? Try. Oh, hold on, let's see here. Trying to do that, please, and enjoy it. Hey,
Thank you and goodbye.
thank
Thank
you
you
and
and goodbye.
look at it. That's fresh, good.
Hey, look in the comments and see when his funeral was.
Still a little raw there.
My man ain't make it, bro.
He didn't.
No, he didn't make it.
He goes, "You don't have many people over for dinner, do you?" Yuck.
Okay.
Hey, that's the
Hey,
number one
see?
comment. He said, "You don't have many people over for dinner, do you?" Yuck. Laugh out loud. Why not cleaning the microwave? I just lost my appetite. Fun fact, if you're hungry but don't have money or food, you can just watch this video and you'll be okay.
What did it say?
He said,
Hey, hit that one.
Hey,
hit
fun.
that one time, Wills. It's hot, bro.
Go ahead.
Little nugget that fell off.
Good.
I think I can do better in the microwave.
Oh my
I
god.
don't.
Oh my god.
No.
I'll let you have that microwave.
No. So he goes, fun fact, if you are hungry but don't have money or food, you can just watch this video and you will be okay.
You won't be hungry no more. Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's really good.
Let's get you right to Score Tracker and show you who is on top. And it's kind of a familiar face who's at the top of Score Tracker.